Hello, dear viewers. Thank you for joining me for your daily tarot reading. I ask you to choose the stone that draws you, and we will begin. Okay. For those of you who chose the pink stone, the pink heart, we have the Eight of Cups, the Magician, and the Eight of Coins. Wow, some stable energy here with the 8 and the 8. So you are really manifesting today. The Eight of Coins is being productive. Now that can be for, yes, making money or doing practical things. Sometimes if you're cooking up a bunch of meals to put in the freezer, or if you're getting some unexpected work done around the house, or if you're, yes, doing something that will make you money, or learning something that will make you money, or improving your health. So that Eight of Coins person is just really being productive. And the Eight of Cups, and this is about learning too. So it may be something that is an investment. The Eight of Cups is taking a little time apart. Sometimes when we're quite productive and we're working on something that is not terribly intellectually engaging, and we're just producing, it can be a meditative time. It can be a meditative time. And the Eight of Cups can be us taking some time apart to think a little bit about what's emotionally fulfilling, or to soothe our emotions, to comfort ourselves, to think a little bit about what we would wish for today. So it may be a day to do that. Take a little time, and it may be a time when you're actually getting something done, but it's just, you can still be meditative. You can still be sort of thoughtful. That's lovely. Or you may take a walk. You may take a walk on your own. The Magician is saying that these are days when magic can happen unexpectedly. We think it's, oh, we're just going to do this today. It's not that big of a deal. But that Magician is a major arcana. And this can be a day when something is brewing. You're learning something new, or you're building something. It's just, but I see a lovely day. I mean, all of these cards are pleasant. Wonderful. Okay, it might be a day where you kind of touch base with your own infinity, where you kind of get a sense of your eternal self. For those of you who chose the orange stone, we have the Four of Swords, we have the Page of Coins, and we have the Empress. So the Empress is about new beginnings, pregnant with a new possibility. It's a big deal. Usually it's a big deal, but you don't see it yet. The Empress is simply present. She is present in expectation. Yes. So the Empress is also sort of, this is blessed by spirit. There may be something that you have begun that doesn't seem like it will be a big deal, but it turns into a big deal, the Page of Coins. Or it may be something that you are hopeful about that will increase your security. Something you are feeling good about, like you may maybe make some money, or maybe increase your security in other ways. But this Empress is a very good sign for you. If there's something you've already picked up, it's a very good sign. And the Four of Swords is retreat. So I feel like for some of you, you've begun something new that will increase your security. It will be good for your health. It will be good for your well-being. It will be good for your financial security. But you may be doing this with your hopes sort of private. You've got some private hopes about this. It may be coming during a time of retreat, in fact, when you had to back away from something else. So it may not look like there's something great on the horizon, but there really is. I would say this Empress, a lot of times we have to pick it up. Yes, we're pregnant with the possibility, but there's something we need to do. But you know what? This Page of Coins tells me you are doing it. You've already picked it up. So this is very hopeful, I think. You should take good care of yourself. Know that you may be growing something that will be life-giving, and it'll make a big difference, even if others can't see it yet. Oh, those are wonderful cards. Another major arcana. For those of you who chose the yellow stone, the yellow jade, we have the King of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. Okay, well, that's nice to get the Ace of Swords with the Seven of Cups, because the Seven of Cups can bring a little confusion. There can be some, you had those days when you would love to have clarity, but you don't quite feel like you do. Well, it looks like if you've been having that regarding some issue in your life, the Ace of Swords is coming in to bring that clarity. So that's awfully nice. And there is the crown of victory with that Ace of Swords. So this is not just about clarity. This is about sometimes an epiphany, a wonderful plan. It's something that really will help you. And the Seven of Cups, again, when we cannot see the future, we do not know exactly what to expect. I think it's really important to expect positives. You see, some of those cups have some very positive images. I think it's really important to expect positives and not give too much credence to our sense of, sometimes a sense of impending doom. I don't know. In uncertain times, sometimes people have this feeling like, oh, something bad's going to happen. The Seven of Cups always comes up to tell you, no. I mean, look at that. Look at that realistically. And the Ace of Swords comes in to bring you clarity. The King of Wands is wonderful, mature energy to get things done. You're going to stay true to your purpose. So in a time when you may be gaining some insights, but things may not be entirely clear yet, the King of Wands would say, well, I know what my main priority is. I know what's most important to me. And I'm going to stick with that. And I feel powerful, and I feel like I can purpose my way through this. So, excellent cards. These are excellent cards. All right. For those of you who chose the blue stone, the blue and gray and gold stone, we have the Lover's card. We have the Three of Swords. We have the Ace of Coins. For some of you, this is about a love relationship that's deepening today or beginning. But then we have this Three of Swords. So there may be a pattern in a romantic relationship that's bothering you today, or else you're trying to open your mind to the idea of trying to be in a romantic relationship, opening yourself up to it. But yet that Three of Swords thinks about all of the baggage, thinks about all of the times when things didn't go well or you had some heartbreak. So you have to be careful about that, I think, with that Three of Swords. Not to let it define you. Sometimes when it comes up, though, it's an opportunity. It's Spirit saying, hey, let's look at this square in the eye. Let's look at this. Let's look at this pattern or these past heartaches or disappointments. And let's ask ourselves, is it really happening now? Will it happen now? Have I grown beyond that? Am I seeing it just in an all negative way when this is actually a very complicated situation? Human situations are complex. There's more than one layer. And sometimes difficult relationships or difficult patterns in relationships, they're a step toward the relationship that is healthier, that is more mature. The Ace of Coins is an opportunity for greater security. So in other words, I feel like if you're feeling a little insecure about the idea of having a relationship or about a relationship you're in, if you're feeling a little worried about it, I think the Ace of Coins comes forward. Spirit is helping you to feel safe, helping you to know you are more secure now. You do have opportunity for greater security. You do know how to take care of yourself. You do know